Okay, welcome back teachers and tutors. Now let's consider the symbols of Julius Caesar. One of the main symbols of Julius Caesar would be that of women and wives. This is linked to the private sphere as opposed to the public sphere. When we have the characters of Julius Caesar and Brutus, who are very concerned with their public selves, they actually ignore and neglect their private selves, who are represented by their wives. And basically Calphurnia and Portia are the ones who are very powerless, because we're in Act 3 Scene 2, when Calphurnia pleads with Julius Caesar to stay at home and to pay heed to all the negative omens and portents that she has witnessed. Julius Caesar kind of ignores her pleas and says, Caesar shall fought today to the capital. So in a very real sense, he is neglecting his wife and therefore the private sphere. And in Act 2 Scene 1, where Portia says to Brutus, I am the daughter of Cato, I'm born of a honorable heritage. If you do not confide in me, then you're dishonoring me, because I'm your wife and I ought to know by the rightful place of my position as your wife. I ought to know what private griefs you have and what worry plagues your mind. But it is Brutus who disregards his wife's plea. He says, I will tell you when I think it is the right time to tell you. So in a very real sense, he ignores and stifles this private sphere of his life. And in a very real sense, Calphurnia and Portia are both very powerless figures. In other sense, it's talking about the status of women, which is in the real sense they are being ignored and disregarded by their husbands in the Elizabethan era, and not taken as important as the husband's public selves.